We have one more match to play in our winner's bracket round 1, and the final game is going to be played against Impartial Judgement deck and Soul Surfers. So I think Soul Surfers is going to try to use its Lost Souls to disrupt its deck's ability to set up. So trying to get Crowds online, trying to get Salty online, trying to get Peter's Curse and Complacent online. It's able to do that, and then I think it should have some success against what this offense is trying to do. I'm going to give the edge in this matchup to Soul Surfer, but we'll see what happens. Key cards in the matchup. I think Possessing Spirit's going to be big. Harvest Time, getting all these Lost Souls out early is going to be nice. If the Impartial Judgement deck does get ahead early, an Outsider's Block could be what helps Chad get back in the game. All right, let's head into it. All right, so Soul Surfer won the die roll. They will be going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, Soul Surfer is looking at its hands. They got a Lost Soul. They have the Manger, and they have Authority. Our star abilities. So we got to figure out if they want to go first. They can go Matthew on turn 1, so that's probably what we want to do. Peter's Curse is nice too. So yeah, we'll have Soul Surfer go first. We can do Manger, play Lost Soul from each deck. So we're gonna place first from the opponent's deck so we can see what they're doing. Others all. Okay, so we see that they're on some sort of Thief Gospel of Christ deck, and I think we're just trying to slow them down. So maybe we put out their Prosperity. That's not going to trigger. Reveal to all, and then shuffle. So if we know they're on Matthew, then we should probably want our Crowds here. So I'll just get Crowds unless I find something better to do. Yeah, I think that's definitely the right choice here. Okay, and then we have to figure out if we want to do our Authority. I think we do, because we're going to use Patmos to go get Matthew. So we'll do Authority, go set aside Joanna, and then Disoriented is going to come in and negate the Lost Souls card. Oh, sorry, that doesn't trigger until after the opponent has done their star abilities. So now the opponent's turn to do star abilities. Let's see. They have the Highwayman. They can top deck a dominant from each hand. So do we want to do that? Yeah, I think he wants to do that. So looks at the opponent's hand, doesn't see any dominance, but it does see they only have a Patmos. So this 3 woes could help slow the opponent down. So we're gonna top deck right on. So everyone's playing with perfect information right now. Let's see. So I think it's time for Disoriented to happen, negate this Lost Soul, and now we can begin. Trying to decide if I want to activate Peter's Curse right now. I think I do. Let's activate Peter's Curse. It has 2 more uses left. And play down our Patmos. Search deck for a Disciple. But I think the opponent is going to play a Woes there. Just try and stop that. Because they know they don't have any other heroes. So a Woes has to be an evil Woes to negate Patmos. To negate that. So I have to shuffle. If I would have gotten Matthew back, and then I would have shuffled him back. So I'm just going to skip that. And then I'll deactivate Artifact. Forgot to tick down on my upkeep. So I'll just tick that down right now. And pass the turn with 4 cards in hand. Okay, load them down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Good dominance are being restricted. So we're gonna have 3 woes. Negate. Crowds Lost Soul now. It's negated. So pretty nice woes here. Let's see. We have a way to get to Matthew. We can go Spirit as a Dove on a meek character. Go to Matthew. And then is that what we want to do? We know opponent has 4 cards in hand, and we know they're Possessing Spirit, Outsiders, Authority. So I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards off of Matthew. I mean, that seems worth it. So let's do Resurrection Revealer, Heavenly Host, now negate their neutrals. Even if I didn't have the woes, we could negate those neutrals. So the shields are down. And then who do we want to play this on? Is there any way I can attack with Mary now? Because I can hit the Peter's Curse if I don't know if we need to hit it this turn. I have a bunch of good dominance I'm dying to play. So let's play this down and then play this on Meek. Take a good card from deck. Does it matter? Don't think it does. Let's just get Matthew. Discard Spirit as Dove, and then I think we're ready to attack. So hand protection's down, dominance are restricted. Good dominance, I should say. So Matthew's coming in. We're discard to Meek to look at opponent's hand, and we're going to draw a 5. And we drew Crouch Choice, New Covenant, John, Shepherds. Let's see, what do we want our Shepherds to do here? Underdeck a good card from hand. Underdeck a card. Maybe we underdeck Possessing Spirit, maybe? John. Underdeck John. I don't think we need John. Bottom John, draw a card, and they're going to be able to Outsiders us, so we know that it's your block. Okay, so we have outsiders. Outsiders, we can do access 2. I think we do that. So if I'm outsiders here, we know I didn't see any clay enhancements. So I think I need to try and outsiders underdeck Matthew and maybe like draw a card here. Or maybe I underdeck Res Revealer. So I can do outsiders, underdeck Res Revealer, and Matthew. I think that'd be best for what Soul Surfer's doing. All right, so Matthew's in special initiative. They don't have anything that works. In the bottom. I got punished for playing stuff down in my territory. Okay, anyways, let's play Patmos. Let's grab a disciple. Maybe we can do Simon the Zealous next turn. We can do Judas. Judas could be nice. They draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, let's do Judas. Play Judas down and then put the chamber down an artifact. And we've used our territory class card. We can't play this as good. We can play it as evil if we want to. There's not really anything evil I want to grab. So yeah, I think we're setting up pretty nicely for our Impartial Judgment next turn. All right, it is Soul Surfer's turn. 1, 2, 3. I have a star ability of Love One Another. They can discard an evil card from our reserve. So we're going to do that. There's only one evil card, so discard Foreign Wives. Nice. And then they know Impartial Judgment. They've seen the reserve, so they're able to see what the strategy is there. Oh wait, no, there's there's multiple evil cards in the reserve. But yeah, I still think I want to grab Foreign Wives. So upkeep, we get Joanna. I can draw cards, but then the opponent can take one of them thanks to Judas, one of my enhancements. I think I just need the cards to come back in this game. Yeah, so we're going to draw 3, and Judas can trigger. He can look at the opponent's hand and take an artifact or enhancement. So we got No Straw, Authority, Baptism, Love One Another, and Lacking Prophecy. I don't think I care about their evil cards because we're going to try to Impartial Judgment them. So maybe we just take their best battle winning cards. Maybe we just grab their authority. Now that's in their hand thanks to Judas. Now we have a Matthew. Let's go to our prep phase, put down Herod's Temple. Now we have to figure out if we want to activate Peter's Curse or Manger. I don't think we want to activate the Manger. Yeah, let's keep Peter's Curse going. Let's put down our Lacking Prophecy. Maybe we can put down Possessing Spirit now. Oh, but I have to have Unity Gospel, and I don't have that because of Outsiders, so that's gonna get stuck in my hand. Is my best attack attacking with Joanna or Matthew? I think it's Matthew. So here comes Matthew coming in hot. Matthew's coming in. Convert to Meek. Look at their hand. Let's see. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to get to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a Complacent and Accusers and a Humble. There's a Harvest Time, but it's restricted. Okay, so that's Matthew's attack. The only block we really have is Women, and I guess we can use Crowd's Choice to go get an evil card, but I don't think that's worth it. So let's go Highwayman, draw 2. There's a Humble, and I can play into Evil Fortress from deck. So yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I think we just have Satan's Seat in here. So yeah, I'll play Satan's Seat down. Make sure the shields are down, and then Matthew versus Highwayman. Whose initiative? It's Matthew's initiative. They can play. So we have Love One Another or Baptism. Let's do Love One Another. I'm going to convert Highwayman to a Blue Brigade hero. It's Highwayman's special initiative. They don't have anything, so they're converted blue. Matthew's going to get through and rescue a lost soul. Nice. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gotta get down to hand size now. There's one use left on Peter's Curse. I just want to discard this Possessing Spirit because they're just going to chamber and negate cards in my territory. So this guy becomes a liability here. So yeah, I think I'll just discard Possessing Spirit because I don't think I'm going to have a way to deal with that the rest of the game and pass the turn. Okay, Partial Judgment's turn. 1, 2, 3. They have Simon Peter, Star Ability, and Virgin Birth. Let's do, yeah, I think let's do both of these maybe. Virgin Birth, let's do Simon first to be able to owner all. The reason I'm doing this is I probably want to play Lost Child Found this turn to bounce the Peter's Curse so I can do things in the combat step. So if I'm going to be bouncing things with Lost Child Found, might as well play Simon and I can bounce him. So basically I'm just getting Simon out of my deck. Saint Simon. All right, so that's Peter, revealed to all, none in shuffle, and then Virgin Birth will happen. They can grab something, yeah, probably Star, because we're going to be able to play that this turn, and it'd be nice in the bottom of deck. Okay, any upkeep triggers? We have 3 woes. It's still negating this, but I don't think we need that. Let's switch it to negating Complacent, and then that's all the upkeep triggers. Let's play down Empty Tomb. Let's go for the bounce. We got to play down a white hero. Let's play down Wena Joanna, and then bounce. We're going to be bouncing Peter's Curse, 1. We're going to be bouncing Simon, 2. And we're going to be bouncing maybe our Highwayman, 3. So those are the 3 bounces. So now dominants are still getting restricted during my prep phase, but when I go to combat, that's when I can start playing them. So basically, I'm trying to get, how can I get to my Jotham? Oh, I can go, I can't do crouch choice now. Let's see, how can I get to him? Don't know how to get to him. Don't know. Let's see, is the only way to get to him is like activating Book of the Covenant and grabbing Covenant of Prayer. Is that the only way to get to him? Or I don't know if I have a way to grab Book of the Covenant out of my deck right now. I delivered, I could crouch choice evil, grab delivered, try to do it on somebody, but I don't think I have that. Yeah, so I think I can't really get to him right now, which is sad. But what I can do is I can go Possessing Spirit, place this on Herod's Temple. So we're going to place this on their Herod's Temple. And then we can just do like a Simon the Zealous attack right now. And then we like play our big draw cards. So we're going to do this trick here where we're going to put Heavenly Host token in chamber. We're going to do that 4 times. And each time it comes in and out, it's going to create a trigger. So let's do dish. So now we have 5 Bethlehem heroes. Then I think we're ready. We're just gonna go Simon the Zealous, attack, negate Lost Souls, use Possessing Spirit to block, and now we can play our dominance. So do Star Bethlehem to draw some cards. Let's see, do we want to activate any star abilities? Don't think we have any other star abilities we want to do. Play Lost Soul from a deck. I don't think that'll matter that much. So let's just draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We drew a Resurrection, which is nice. I think I'll play that as well. Do the Resurrection, go to deck. We can play this New Testament Fortress. And I think we're out of Empty Tomb. Oh wait, there's John. Put the all in a shuffle. Then we can band to 3 heroes. So maybe we just do John, Zacchaeus, and do we need to draw more cards? Maybe we can try to do right on next turn somehow. So our hand's not protected. If I could band in Matthew here, but I think I just dropped way too many cards. So maybe let's just go. Let's just go Joanna. So let's do Joanna first. I'm going to convert this card to Meek to take good card from reserve. Let's go for maybe it's set up for next turn. So let's grab this guy. And then John will reveal right on to toss the next and draw 2. Zacchaeus will reserve Possessing Spirit. So that's going to get reserved. And then there's nothing. Oh, wait. Yeah. Possessing Spirit didn't have Unity, so that was that attack. Really nasty. And let's see, do I want to do crouch choice or anything here? No. So they're going to rescue something. They're going to rescue Disoriented. Now they have a soul. They have a billion cards. Put down our Peter, down our coin, down our book, down our res revealer. We can create church tokens, so I don't think it matters. Create some church tokens and I can bounce stuff. I don't know if we want to bounce outsiders yet. We can probably discard Angel and then down to 9 cards. Let's discard our... I don't think we'll need a Matthew, but I don't know. It feels... maybe I'm silly for doing that. Okay, so discard Matthew. Probably have ways to get him back later if we want. We still have Reassuring Angels in our deck, and so if we really need Matthew, we can get him back that way. Okay, opponent's turn. Did opponent want to play Harvest Time right now? No, let's wait till upkeep to decide that. 1, 2, 3. It's not looking good for Soul Surfer. They're just falling way behind. Okay, upkeep abilities don't really have anything. We have Blacking Prophecy, which is negated by Res Revealer. We have Manger. We have 1 use left of Peter's Curse, but it's probably too late for that. But it's probably maybe what we need to do anyways. How can we get back in the game? Maybe it starts by doing Harvest Time. X is like, you can get an Orphans out. So X is 1, 2. So maybe before that, because I want to do Salty, I think I need to do Spirit as a Dove to grab a Dominant. Could try to grab Crouch Choice into Mayhem here, or I'm just not sure what to do in this scenario. The game is slipping away rather quickly. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to go the Mayhem route. So Crouch Choice. So right now what we're doing Spirit as a Dove, getting Crouch Choice, getting Mayhem. And then Harvest Time, playing 2 Lost Souls from deck. So let's let their deck put out their, looks like we have to put out these 2. So they have a Disoriented, which is going to negate, Disoriented will negate Orphans. Well, that's already being negated by Res Regular. So I guess we'll just negate Herod's Temple. No, maybe I just negate Joanna. So negate Joanna. And then, yeah, I don't know if I should have played that Harvest Time because they have Res Revealer. Now we're just prepping for Mayhem here. Let's put down Peter's Curse. Let's put down, yeah, no, let's activate Peter's Curse. So let's just put down our guys. All right, and then we're ready for Mayhem. Play Mayhem. Shuffle 4 to draw 2, or draw 6. Okay, so we got Shipwreck, Lost Child Found, Abandonment, Reassuring Angels, Here Agrippa, and Baptism. Oh, Jesus. We already used our territory class. We're gonna shipwreck something. Maybe just shipwreck the chamber, shipwreck Satan's Seat. I'll just shipwreck chamber. So there goes all those guys. That would have been nice to draw a little turn 1 or 2, huh? And then we don't really have good attacks here. Just Lazarus. If Mary, we could go Angel of the Winds to Mary. I think I'm just getting a little overwhelmed here by the number of options I have. And I think someone who's played this deck a little bit more could probably do a better job of what I'm going to do. How do I get my... Do I have a 3 woes still in my deck? Yeah. How do I get to my 3 woes? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to go Angel of the Winds, go to deck, go to Mary. Mary still works. I have Unity, so I'm going to negate and reserve either 3 woes or Satan's Seat. Woes is currently on Complacent. I think I'm just going to hit Satan's Seat here. And then I'm going to convert this to Meek to take a star card from reserve. Yeah, I can do Untouchables. Sure, Untouchables. All right, so Mary's coming in. Do I want to block this or just let it go? I can block with the Thief and draw some cards. Sure, I'll do that. Block with the Thief, draw 2. Mary's initiative. Let's negate card, doesn't matter, draw 2, and then let's reserve the Highwayman can play Pilfer to negate that and draw a card. Mary can play Untouchables, interrupt the battle, bounce the Highwayman. It's gonna undo that draw, it's gonna discard. She's gonna get to draw her 2 again. And rescue this card. Okay, so we rescued a lost soul. That's what we want. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably don't need Priest of Christ. We'll discard that just in case they attack me with Matthew again. And we're gonna pass the turn. Okay, let's draw 3 cards. Got the Virgin Birth. We'll do that. I don't think we need. So let's just grab the Deceiver and be the most flexible here. Bottom this. Okay, so they have Peter's Curse, which is preventing me from playing my Rhydon right now. And they got rid of Satan's Seat, but that's... is there any way I can get rid of Peter's Curse right now? Don't know. I think I've been missing a bunch of Judas triggers, haven't I? Every time they draw cards. Okay, that doesn't... Okay, they're not negating artifacts, so I can activate probably... Let's activate 4 Drachma Coin on Peter, and then let's activate Book of the Covenant. We can go grab a Covenant from reserve. We want to bounce Simon, we can do that. Am I just overthinking it? Do I just bounce Simon, get Authority of Christ with my new Covenant, and just choose someone to block and blow everybody up? Is it that easy? Maybe it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Let's do Oath of Purity, bouncing Simon and Joanna, and then oops, that's my reserve. Let's go to a hand, and then let's go activate the new covenant, grabbing good seed, and we can play this because Salty's getting negated. So I'll play good seed down, and then play Joanna, get some more Church of Christ tokens, play Mary, and then let's attack with Simon. Simon convert to Meek to choose. Could we? How many Meek cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Meek cards. Maybe just choose Outsiders to block. Do we have what is our woes negating? It was negating Complacent, but we don't need to do that anymore. So I think if we just negate its Temple here with the woes, we can do some cool things. Okay, so yeah, Saint Simon, choose Herod Archelaus to block, and then it's Simon's initiative. He gets to play. Maybe just play Love One Another, or we can use Good Seed right now. And Good Seed can add a white hero. A white hero can play Hospitality. Yeah, that seems nice. So let's do Good Seed. We're going to reserve this to add Mary to battle. Mary's going to reserve the Deceiver and grab a star card from reserve. Grab the Ascension, and it's still their initiative. So they're going to play Hospitality, nerf the battle, John, Zacharias. Battle, and Lazarus, add Lazarus. Lazarus will convert to Meek to draw a card, and then John's going to reveal Rhydon to toss the next, draw 2, and then Zacchaeus is going to reserve here. So they get the battle, and they rescue Bull. Okay, so now they just need to break through one more turn. Okay, yeah, getting real messy over here, huh? Gotta get rid of cards down to hand size. We should put down our thieves now, maybe. Put the thieves down. Down to 9 cards in hand. We have an authority of Christ in our reserve, so let's just discard this one and pass the turn now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Peter's curse is gone. The neutrals are still getting negated. So let's see. Matthew has Soul Surfer played Son of God yet? No. So in theory, it's possible for them to win. They somehow draw cards and play Son of God Second Coming. But Joanna's no longer negated. Oh wait, Disoriented is negating Joanna. We can use Angels to get back Matthew. Where did Matthew be in the deck somewhere? No, Matthew's in play. We have Saint Simon. We can choose someone, but then we only have Day of Judgment, and we're not drawing cards. I can do Lost Child Found to bounce Lazarus and Matthew. Is there any way we can ban other guys? I don't think so. Okay, Lost Child Found. Let's bounce Lazarus, bounce Matthew, bounce Mary. Is that what I want to do? Okay, cool. And then we attack with Mary. We can go get the Ascension and threaten a big Ascension turn, right? Do we not play the Ascension in the reserve? Okay, no Ascension in the reserve. So maybe we have to attack with Matthew instead. I think we just have to attack with Matthew, I guess. Is their hand protected? They got 4 drachma coin protecting the hand. So I don't think we can do that. So I guess it's just Lazarus. Attack, draw 1. I really don't know. Attack with Lazarus, draw a card, and I really don't know what to do. Gotta break through here. Okay, Thief's turn. They gotta really not let these guys in. What's our best option? You know, I have Woman of Thebes, but that's currently not getting negated because of Humble. So if this guy's wanting to make sure they can't do that, they're going to be playing their heroes out. So yeah, now I'm going to make sure the Woman of Thebes is not an out. Okay, so we can't do Woman of Thebes. I have the Thief. I think I just have to do a big banding chain of thieves. So if I go Highwaymen, I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4 card. Highwaymen can ban 2 Plunderers, who can ban 2 Dim Thief or Barabbas. Let's do Condemn Thief. Let's take an enhancement from their hand. Let's take their day. Oh wait, yeah. Let's take their Day of Judgment. Now it's Lazarus versus the world, and I think Lazarus just has to die. Didn't draw my Ascension there to win the game. And it is Impartial Judgment's turn. Let's see. I think they have everything they need for the win. Well, I don't think they even need to go the Impartial Judgment way. Let's see. Book of the Covenant. We can go grab Covenant of Prayer. Covenant of Prayer. I don't even know if we need that. We can do New Covenant to grab Good Seed. Play Good Seed. Oath of Purity. Bounce Simon. Bounce Simon. And this person. And then attack with Simon. Use Herod. No wait. Choose daughter to block. I don't know. Attack with Simon. Choose Herodes' daughter to block. Herodes' daughter will reserve your Good Seed and go to reserve for Herod Archelaus. It's Simon's initiative, so he's just gonna go Ascension. Interrupt the battle. I think we just do John and Zacchaeus again. John reveal Son of God toss next, and Zacchaeus will reserve him. And then they get Salty, and Soul Surfer is just gonna play Son of God to get 1 more lost soul before the game is over, and then Son of God's Second Coming will finish off the game. Okay, so I feel like I'm just kind of stumbling through this game. Basically, the offense of the Impartial Judgment deck was able to disrupt what Soul Surfer was trying to do and kind of easily just coast through it. And Soul Surfer almost bought enough turns with Peter's Curse to win the game. If they had been able to find like their Ascension, they might have been able to beat that. And not drawing 3 woes was also sad. But this defense really struggled against choosing the blocker and just was behind on resources the entire game. This Thief defense, I was really kind of worried about it a little bit. Like they almost got through with just a Lazarus, you know? If I had, didn't have Condemned Thief or Barabbas, like 1 battle winner was just enough to win the game. Hypocrisy is not going to do anything in Special Initiative. Like this Thief defense it's only playing like 1 negate. Like how are you supposed to win battles with 1 negate? I mean, sure you have this in your reserve, but I guess Barabbas can go to reserve and grab one of those, but like still, if we're racing and you're not able to get these blocks and your Woman of Thebes isn't working, like bury your head on so many resources. But yeah, and then I forgot a bunch of Judas triggers. So Soul Surfer wasn't able to disrupt them. They instead got disrupted on turn 1. Their Matthew got shut down. I think that was a big sad thing for them. All right, see you around.